St. Nicholas Academy has less than 2 weeks to come up with $200,000 or be forced to shut down.
The Local 12's Megan Mangello is live there tonight with more on what parents are doing to try to save this school. Megan.
Well, good evening, Cammie and Kyle. It is definitely crunch time here. There is a sign behind me promoting a fundraiser that's happening this Saturday. The parents of the students at St. Nicholas Academy are trying to find a lot of money and quick because two of the churches that once supported the school have stopped. 9-year-old Andrew first walked through the door at St. Nicholas Academy as a kindergartner.
It's become a home for my son, and he's become very close with his teachers and the staff, and the classmates are his close friends, and we don't want to ruin that friendship and that bond that he's created.
His mom, Beth, is one of the many parents desperately hoping to save the school. Right now, the situation is dire. 2 of the 3 parishes that make up the Catholic grade school are pulling financial support.
As a Christian, I can't point the finger and blame. All I can do is say, thank you for your help, for getting us this far. Please continue to pray for us.
Holy Trinity in Norwood and Our Lady of the Sacred Heart, which is in the same building as St. Nicholas, cut funding. It went from 18% down to 10% this year, and next year to nothing. The 3rd parish, St. John the Evangelist in Deer Park, will continue to give 10%.
Enjoy recess, go ahead.
Principal Adine Briggs also has lunch duty. She says even if the school opens next year, it will be a different structure.
We need to change our model to be an independent school. We're planning on consolidating a couple of classes, and then we're also going to be cutting some of the benefits that we offer our faculty.
St. Nicholas Academy first opened in 2007. At the peak, there were 300 students. But in those 12 years, the school's enrollment has dropped to 170 students, plus the location change.
And so some people didn't realize that we were here in Reading. We just moved here about 5 or 6 years ago. They were in Deer Park before that at St. John's, but they changed the name, so you lose some people by changing the name. You don't have that name recognition. And then you move the location also. That makes it harder.
If nearly $200,000 isn't donated in 15 days, you'll see a classroom full of happy, energetic students go quiet. St. Nicholas Academy will be forced to close when class lets out for the summer. There is a fundraiser, as you can see from the sign behind me, that is being promoted for this weekend. Then next weekend, there's a cornhole tournament. There's also an online donation campaign underway. And so far, they have raised about $50,000 of the nearly $200,000 they need. So that is some money, but they have a long way to go in 2 weeks. We'll send it back to you in the studio, Cammie.
All right, Megan, thank you. And the Archdiocese of Cincinnati confirms that the school is set to close, saying in a statement, quote, "Unfortunately, the school is no longer financially viable. At this point, options are being explored to potentially keep the school open."